Hello guys. So what I'm going to do today is a quick video on it's some sort of mathematical equation called I think it's 3x plus 1 or something like that. So I've got another screen up here with a YouTube video on. So YouTube, .com. So if you do this, and I'll put this in the link as well so you can see what I'm trying to do today. Y1Z2WPJG. This computer I'm on now doesn't connect to the internet. So anyway, what it is, it's called I think it's called a 3x1 or something like that. 3x plus 1 math puzzle, and apparently it's unsolvable or something. And the other thing is that it always ends up, no matter what number you start with, it always ends up at 1. And it's based on two rules. So if the number you put in, if number equals odd, then we multiply by 3, then add 1. If the number you start with or it finds is even, then divide by 2. And those are the two rules. So for example, if you start off with 7, then obviously 7 times 3 equals 21 plus 1 equals 22. So then you end up with 22, so then you divide it by 2, which takes you down to 11, and then what you do then is 11 times 3 equals 33, plus 1 equals 34, and then 34 divided by 2 equals, God, what is it, 17 or something? Anyway, there you go. So that's basically, and it always ends up down at 1. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of programming, and we will see if we can get the computer to do it. So I think the first thing I need to do is have two variables, one called count and one called high, because we want to count how many times it goes through the process of doing this check, and we want to find out what the highest number it had. So right, choose any number, and we'll call that, read, we'll call it num. What we need to do then is, so while num is greater than 1, because we want it to end up at 1, well, it does anyway, but so while num is greater than 1, we want to now find out if it's odd or if it's even. So if num modulus 2, so if that number can be divided by 2 and there's no remainder, then we know that it's even. So it's an even number, and now if it's an even number, we just simply divide it by 2. Otherwise, if it's an odd number, set num equals num times 3 plus 1. Right, we'll do is we'll just put these in brackets because I don't want it to do the 3 plus 1 first or whatever. No idea. Right. Oops, sorry. I'm num equals num. Right. So if it's even, we divide by 2. If it's odd, we multiply by 3 plus 1. Okay. So we want to now count. Set count equals count plus 1. We want to count how many times it's done it, and we want to find the highest number, don't we? So what I'll have to do here is I'll have to set num array num, that's that. So we want an array called num array, and I'll just kill that off to start off with. So that's going to count how many times. Count how many times. And this is going to be the highest number found. So once we've done all that, set high equals $order num array. We want to find the highest one. So right, this was completed in count, so that's the number of steps in 29 steps, call it. The highest number found was, and then we want high. So if I save that now, we'll call it x31 because I can't, it won't let you save 31x. It's actually 3x plus 1, and I can't have that as a file name. So anyway, let me just get rid of some spaces so that you can see there. That's it. So anyway, right, what we'll do now is we'll try that out. So do x31. So choose any number. Now I think in the video it gives you an example of 7 or something. So the highest, this was completed in 16 steps. The highest number found was 52. So if we now look at all these numbers, so these are all the numbers that it found, and the highest one was 52. So for example, let's try another one. Let's do 1234. So this was completed in 132 steps. The highest number found was 9232. So if we write that out, so these are all the numbers that it found, and there was 132 numbers. Okay. So what it's doing with that is, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So with us starting off with 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. So right, 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 2 is that 617, which is odd. So right, 617 times 3 plus 1 is 1852, which is even. Right, 1852 divided by 2 is 926. Right, 926 divided by 2 is 463. So in that list above we should have somewhere 617, 1852, 926. Oh, we've got 926. What was the other one? 1852. Yep, there. 463. Yep. So anyway, so that's that. That was easy. What we'll do now is we'll make it so it's any number. Right. So we'll call this version 1. Quit. And we'll call this one version 2. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do it so that you can add any number. You can have a loop. So what we need to do then is choose any number. So we're going to choose the number, and then what we need to do is write looping from 1 to num. So we'll just have a bit of that on. So then I want to show you the number it is, how many times it's done the thingy, and the highest number found. So set string equals that, set $extract string comma 1 equals num, set $extract string comma 10 equals, that's going to be count. Oops, no, sorry, it's going to be count, well, the number of steps it's taken. Set $extract string comma 20. This is going to be the highest number, highest. Right. Right, string. Now we know we need to do this again. So if I quickly copy this, it's going to be down here somewhere. Let's put it here for now. And this is where it's going to be num. That will be count, and this is going to be high. Yep, like that. Right, we want to add the for loop now. So for, we'll call this x equals 1, 1. Start at 1, go up by 1 to num. Curly bracket. Let's close the curly bracket. And I think the closing curly bracket will need to be after that, because we want to display that for each time it's gone round. So right, I think what we need to do now is, I think that needs to move from there, and that needs to be inside the for loop, because we want to reset this each time. So we want to kill the array off and restart the count and high for each one of these numbers that we do. That's all going to be the same. The odds are still going to be the same. That's going to be the same. I don't think we need these. We don't need that. Let's try that. Kill ZD do ver2 x31. So choose any number. hang on, choose any number. Let's have that as choose maximum loop number. Let's have it as that. Choose, so we want it to, let's say we want it to loop 5 times from numbers 1 to 5. Why is it not looping up? It's not looping because let's, I think we need x here, don't we? For x. Does that need to be x? X. Oh no, it can't be x because we. Right, it can't be x because if we divide it by 2, it's gonna. Let's call this x num equals x. Forgot my set. X num x num x num x num x num x num, and then that just needs to be x because that's, we want that to go from 1 to 5. Maximum loop number 5. That's better. So for number 1 there's no steps, number 2 is 1 step and the highest number was 1. Number 3, so did we do number 7 to start off with last time, didn't we? So do x31, no sorry, version 1 x31, choose any number, number 7, 16, 52. So let's now try the loop. So maximum loop number 7. Yeah, that's it. So 7, 16, 52. So we should still have as number array. Oops. Right, let's put another array in because I want to show you all the highest numbers for. So I think we need it there. Set, we'll call it tot array, and we want to order it by highest, count, and then x. Let's kill that before we do out. That needs to be up top here because we only want to kill that once. Let's try that. Maximum loop number 7. Z right tot array. No, we wanted all of them in there, didn't we? Not just one. I think I've put it in the wrong place actually. I think it needs to be within that. There. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because this video's, God, it's already on 20 minutes. Bloody hell. 7. Said right x. Shit. 2 seconds. If high does not equal null. Right, come on. We can do this. maximum loop number, right, Z right, tot, oops, array, there. So how have we done this? High count X, high count X. Right, we haven't got number 1 in there, but anyway, so number 2, there was 1 step, highest number. Number 3, there was 16 steps, highest number. Number 4, right, so number 7, 16, 52, yeah, 7. So number 7, there was 16 and 52. Right, just let me, maximum loop number, we'll do 1000. See what it comes up with that. Let's see what tot array. So for 1000, the highest number was 250,504 in 170 steps, and it was number 703. So if we now just quickly do ver1 x31, so it's number 900, oh no, number 703, sorry, 703, 107, so 703, 170 steps, and the maximum number was 250504. Right, anyway, that's it guys. Bit of a long video, 20 minutes long. I hope that solves, oh let me just oh no, I'll put it in the description, the video for that link for that YouTube thingy. Right, but if you want to quickly see it or watch it before, it's that there, and that explains it better than I can. Thank you.